Hey, what's going on? It's your boy again, KC Boxing Channel. Yes, sir. We up in this bitch. Yes, I am. That's right, man. First of all, I gotta give a shout out to one of my fellow channelmen that I look up to. He's a member of the LDBC, the Black Fight Fan. Yes, sir. He subscribed to my channel today. And you don't know how much that means to a newcomer like myself. Not a newcomer to boxing now. Let's get that straight right now. A newcomer to the channel world. So, Fanon, he gave me some great advice. And I'm looking for some great advice from Black Fight Fan. And I'm so glad that he subscribed to my channel. It means a lot to me. We're not friends, nothing like that. It's just that I tune in to him. I'm subscribed to his channel, and he got great content, him and 78 Sport. And no, I'm not member of the LDBC, but hey, like I keep telling everybody, hey, we don't have a players association in boxing. What we have is the LDBC. They are eyes and ears of what's going on in boxing. But it also is my duty for my channel to better myself and to better my subscribers on information on the current state of boxing. So with that, I'm going to jump right on into it. Anthony Joshua. Man, first of all, he did an interview with IFL TV. Alright, they asked him a lot of questions about him and Povetkin. And they did ask some questions about Wilder and Fury fight that possibly can happen before the year is out. Now, possibly, okay? Now, he did say that Wilder will probably win the fight. He believes activity plays a big part in winning. Well, sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. Because, see, you can be inactive. Like, look at Mikey Garcia. He was inactive for 2 years. And he came out and just blew everybody away. I mean, I'm talking about 5, 6 straight. So, sometimes it depends on who you are. Now, when you're a heavyweight, of course, we know one punch can change a fight. AJ knows that too. And that's why he gave Wilder the praise, because he know that Wilder has that hit it and quit it, And he went on and said that Wilder is an Olympian and he's also a champion. And on paper, he's a better heavyweight. So that's a little shot to Wilder. Praise him, then kick him in the ass. Now, the interview went differently like I expected it to. Why? Because, hey, I told you I'm not a biased station or channel. AJ really sounds like a very nice young man. He sounds very mannerable. And now I can see why when Gerald Miller was playing all that tough shit, talking about I smell pussy and all that, you know, and what AJ stood back and just chilled, you know. He's professional, and he played the professional card, while the big gorilla act the damn fool. And you know, you got cameras and everything around, you know. Just because somebody's in the gutter, you don't have to get in the gutter with them, you know. That's advice from my mother. And speaking of mothers, when he talked about AJ mother, that was very disrespectful, you know. We always know that you have to keep the code. The code says no family allowed in woofing and beefing. And it doesn't matter what sport you're in. And that goes for boxing. So, with that demeanor, and with other demeanors, and the interview with IFL TV, I'm sorry, I mean, no, he have done some shit now. Don't get me wrong, okay? He had been led to do some shit, but sometimes those are the ones that's, you know, that's easy to lead. You know, some of us are leaders and some of us are fucking followers. And AJ is a good dude. You know, I'm not gonna take that away from him, no matter what. He's a good fighter. I can't take that away from him. You know, he's an Olympian. I can't take that away from him. You know, I mean, but sometimes when you that mild-mannered, when you that respectful, when you that humble, when you just that all-around good guy, you know, you tend not to be able to get in the gutter with someone. You're not able to relate to that talk or to play the dozens. You know, you're just not, you just not was raised like that. That's all. Which is fine. It's no problem. You know, I play both sides of the motherfucking street. You know, I'm educated and I grew up in the hood. So, you know, I'm just gonna keep it real. You know, like I always tell you, real recognize fucking real. Game recognize game. And that's what happened with Eddie Hearn. You know, I recognize that motherfucker. He was on game when he got here. But hey, we already been there. We already done that shit, right? And I'm glad we ought to keep telling that motherfucker, look, no, we not fighting in April. Stop fucking calling me. Now they at the point where Eddie Hearn like, hey, look, Shelly Finkel, I called him. He won't answer the phone. Because, see, Eddie popped his head into the interview also. But he said this on another occasion. He said, I called Shelly Finkel, see, can we set up a fighting date for April? That's because he got to fill that date for Wimbledon that he made a deal with. That's why. And it looked like he's going to be Dylan White. And everybody's seen that show before. So, everybody don't like reruns. Trust me. So, Shelly Finkel at the point now, he don't even answer the motherfucking call. You know what? And, like I say, I don't blame them. I can't blame them. You know, KQKC, very unbiased station, channel. But hey, right is right, dude. I mean, the way they did this man, you know, they played with this man money. AJ knew about it. You know, yeah, you cool with me, AJ. I like you. I like the way you fight. I mean, I just like you all around. If I see you, I love to have your autograph. I love to interview you. But right is right. It's some shit you knew and some shit you didn't know. You know, what would be the right thing is just to come on out and do an interview, explain the whole situation, explain what you did know and what you didn't know. You know, be honest. But you know what? You just resigned. So hey, they control your ass. So I know that ain't gonna happen, right? Hey, I'm just keeping it real. That's all. But I know this old news, but I'm rehashing it because he did the interview. Now, he claims on paper, this Anthony Joshua, that if they retire right now, him, Dylan White, Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, Big Baby Miller, Povetkin, Dominic Brazil, mostly all the heavyweights right now in this era, right now. If they retire, he will be the only. Now, this is words, not mine. He will be the most busier, the most, and the youngest, the fastest heavyweight to unify all titles except one. He'll be recognized as a legend more than the rest of them. On paper, he will be recognized as the better heavyweight. Quote, unfucking quote, from Anthony Joshua. So, basically, he's saying if they all retire right now, Deontay Wilder's nowhere near up where he at. That's his opinion. See, like I tell everybody, I'm like Earl Spence trainer, Derek James. You don't call another boxer a bum, because when you risk your life and you step into that ring, you're not no bum. Now, you might not be as skillful as your opponent, but you're not no bum. You know why? Because you're risking your life, and some have some have done it, and don't say it's for the money, because a lot of fighters have got in that ring and wasn't getting paid nothing near what Deontay Wilder was getting paid, but they was willing to fight. They wanted to make history. A lot of fighters wanted to make history in their country, or that city, or that city. They want to break Mike Tyson record. They want to do this. They want to do that. But the Bronze Bomber, they give them a chance to do that, because, like I say, it was a hitter that quit it. You know, he got that right. He got that equalizer, and AJ knows that. That's why they postponed the fight. That's why he gave up $50 million to take on $10 million. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on, because, you know, we know that story. We know that backstory. You know, we seen that rerun. We seen that play out. And hey, you can quote me on this. We're gonna see that again. Might not see it with Wilder, but you're gonna see it again. Trust me when I say that. You will see that shit again. Because you know what? Dogs don't change the way they act. Dogs are trained. They are brought up that way. From a pup to now. Now, don't quote me on this, but Barry Hearn was a motherfucker, I heard. Oh, yes, he was. He was a bitch. So, I'm not going to get into his situation, because we knew how he treated his fighters. The young man that fight middleweight, his father. You know, his father, I'm sorry. My clock went off there. I apologize for that. Eubank. I'm sorry, that's his name. Chris Eubank Sr. He was his promoter. He treated him like shit. He didn't want him to leave the UK. He wanted him to stay right there. Now, they did drift off to maybe a couple other countries. He won the United States, trust me. He never fought here. But he felt that he was jeopardizing the play or the prestige of the UK people. So, but, moving on. So, now, what's going on right now with Anthony Joshua and Povetkin fight is that the tickets haven't been sold out yet. You know why? We don't know. But what I do know is that Anthony Joshua profile, his whole reputation, his whole persona has went down. It's not gone, because you still have some delusional motherfuckers out there in the UK that think what AJ says is carved in stone. He's motherfucking Moses carrying 2 motherfucking tablets down the mountain and say this is law. This is what I motherfucking say. These are the fucking 10 commandments of the World Boxing Association. Then, on the interview, AJ goes out and says that, well, I didn't want to give up my belt, waiting on a fight. Motherfucker, what? You never did lose your belt. Let you tell it, you had what, 24 hours to make the fight? Or they was going to strip you? Well, you didn't make the fight, and they didn't strip you for what? How long? They didn't strip you at all. Actually, you still got the belt. I mean, what I'm thinking. And now you finna go fight this motherfucker. For $10 million. You know, $40 million less. And I guess after the fees, everything, and paying your cut man, your corner man, blah, 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 you would end up with probably 6, maybe 5. Long ways from 50, right? Yeah. We know. We know the story. We've been there, we've done that. But, like I said, you know, I know some people say, well, you can't have it both ways. Did you like the motherfucker or the niggas ain't shit? You know. Well, I like him. I'm not going to say, well, I think he just made a mistake. That's all. No. I like him. I like him a lot. But I think AJ is one of them niggas that he is so cool, so nice. So Floyd Mayweather and him just get along just great. Every time he come here, he's over there at Mayweather's gym. They kicking it. Mayweather gave him his seat at the basketball game. You know, it's no problem. You know, he's cool. You know, I like AJ. Do you hear that, UK people? I do. But he's easy to mislead. You all ever had one of the motherfuckers in y'all group that's cool than a motherfucker, but you can tell this motherfucker anything and he'll tend to believe it. You know, you give this nigga advice, he'll take it and run with it even though it's fucked up advice. You know, that type of person. You know, you want to fit in where you can get in. You know? And he doesn't fit in with that type of shit. You know? He needs to be with someone like a Frank Warren. You know? He needs to be with somebody that ain't trying to be slick. Ain't trying to, you know, pull shit under your eyes. You know, I was looking at a tweet from Tavin Farmer. to Gervonta Davis. Just reading his Twitter page. Oh, I make more money than you. I make this and that. Eddie Hearn. Oh, man. Look. You'll be amazed what they want to pay you, man. Man, I can make you this and I make, you know. He sounded like Eddie Hearn. He sounded just like Eddie Hearn. He bought into that persona. He bought into it. Yes, he did. Because, nobody didn't want to fuck with him. That's why. For one. And for two, he's not no Gervonta Davis. If so, trust me, Al Haymon would have got his ass or Floyd before then. He's not that good. He's a champion, but he's a B-level champion. Then his trainer said he's good. He's better than Floyd Mayweather was. Give me a damn break. No. He wasn't. And first of all, Eddie can't do shit for Tank that Al can't do. See, somebody need to pull all these motherfucking Eddie Hearn got. All these B-level fighters and amateurs and MMAs and these girls and tell them the real deal. Oh yeah, you got money, or he say he got money right now, but come down the line, y'all ass is gonna be broke. Y'all ass is gonna be what? Looking for another motherfucker. He going back to England. Then what? It was a nice ride while we had it, right? Yeah. Now, some people have to have the basic knowledge sense. Now, Demetrius Andre, I know why he signed with Eddie Hearn. That probably was a good move for him. For the simple fact, Banner promotion said, look, I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to be honest with you. And they were. They were straight up honest with him. And that's what you need from a promoter. Look, dude, nobody want to fuck with you. Why? What's the problem? This and that. You pull out of fights. You don't show up for fights. You cancel out contracts. And I mean, the whole Rock Nation just fucked his standard and life up that people just don't trust this dude. Now, he can box. Now, I don't know how he look now, but he was a boxing fool when he was younger. But that doesn't matter when you're a businessman. Can we rely on this motherfucker not to pull out? Because if he pull out, it's going to cost us money. And it's going to cost us our reputation. So the best thing is just don't fuck with him at all. Just leave him alone. So, I mean, like he said, like Banner Promotion had to tell him, look, we can't do nothing for you, man. We tried. But people just ain't feeling you, dude. So, and Hearn came along and said, well, hey, he was a good boxer once upon a time. Hey, man, let's you know what? Let's give him a shot. He deserved at least one more chance. And he got that chance with Eddie Hearn. And I think it's a good chance. Now, I just hope he don't blow it. At least not right away. At least get some money out of his ass. I would love to see that. I mean, man, I'd be the happiest guy in the world. I'd love to see Demetrius Andre get a belt. Because he had been through a lot of shit at a young age. But hey, you can't blame nobody but yourself, though. You can't blame the Charlo. How you gonna get mad because another motherfucker making more than you? Just hey, fight, prove yourself, and your payday will be bigger next time. You still was making good money. Ain't like Rock Nation was gonna pay you peanuts. But hey, it is what it is, you know. I mean, look, like I said, for some reason, AJ still think that Deontay Wilder popularity grew off of his fucking name. That's the bottom line. And you know what? In a way, he is right. Because if it wasn't his fuck up, and if it wasn't for his promoter fucking up, and if it wasn't for Deontay Wilder telling the truth, and his managers bagging him up, in the UK, maybe some of them kind of wonder, like, you know, that don't sound right, Eddie. That don't sound right, AJ. You know, shit ain't right here, man. Something ain't right. You know. Well, he's like a Charles Martin, and ain't Deontay Wilder is nowhere near a Charles Martin. Charles Martin wanted to get back in the swing of things after he been shot and all that other bullshit. Deontay Wilder, what he do? He fight and win. He fight and knock you out. So, there you go. And you know what? He's a WBC champion. And as I say, I don't care how many belts AJ has. That green belt, the same one Sean Porter got, but in a different division, is the most prestigious belt in the governing bodies. No disrespect to the IBF, WO, and WBA. No disrespect. But that is the most prestigious belt in all the governing bodies. Everybody wants that green belt. Everybody except who? Anthony Joshua. He don't want to go near that green belt, god damn it. It's like a catching flu to his ass. So, there you go. So, in a way, you know, AJ did help him off his fucking name. In a way. Because, you know, each and every day, each and every month, everybody pretty much is knowing and know what happened. Everybody pretty much kind of like know now that they didn't never want to fight him. I mean, Barry Hearn, you know, blew the whistle on that when he was out there fishing. Well, our intention was never to fight them, never to fight them, and just, you know, smoke and mirrors. Woo! It was smoke and mirrors. That's all it was. You know, we're going to let it marinate for a couple years so we can turn that 80 million into 200 million. Boy, oh boy, greed is a motherfucker, boy. Money is the definite root of all evil. You hear me? You hear me? You heard me? You heard me? Ain't that what they say in the South? You heard me? You heard me? So it is what it is, you know. I just had to report to my followers, let them know what's happening, let them know what the deal is. And like I said, you know, I'm very excited. Man, I got a follower, man, that I really look up to, a black fight fan, and man, I would love to do a duo with him, you know, as a guest on his show. Man, that would blow me out the water, man. But hey, you know what? Ain't nobody want to fuck with a young gun like me, you know, because hey, I ain't got enough subs, you know. Hey, what I tell you, I'm just an associate. I ain't been made yet, you know. I ain't held that card in my hand yet and let it burn. Yes, sir. John Gotti all day, baby. Yes, sir. But anyway, I want to give a shout out to all my LDBC channels. I want to give out a shout out to all the channels and my subscribers. This is KQKC Boxing Channel. That's right. If you like where I'm going with this new decorative channel, if you like how I'm handling, man, I need you to subscribe to this channel. And once you do that, man, hit that notification bell. You'll get notified each and every time I do a video. Because you know what? KQKC is grinding, baby. I'm a grind. So, I'm going to keep on making videos. Might make one tomorrow and turn around and make 4 the next day. Just look at my videos. Look how they roll. Look at the dates on them. You know, I'm at least doing 2 or 3 a day. But anyway, you know, a lot of shit coming up tomorrow. I might only make one. But if you like my content of this video, man, please hit that like button. That's important to me. You know, I never had 100 likes before. Hell, I never had 100 subs before. You know, so just check me out. If you already subscribed to my channel, pass it on. Maybe to a friend, to a cousin, to a father, anybody like boxing. And with that, man, I'll catch you on the next one. And like always, peace and love.